Oh, YouTube, you somehow messed up even more. Usually I tend to think that I heard for a very long time that YouTube was going to get rid of the dislike button or hide dislike counts. And I thought they would never do that. The backlash was horrible. Well, apparently they did, and I didn't realize for a few days because I'm stupid and too busy to realize. But, it just bothers me so much. And I'm going to tell you why it bothers me. You want to know why it bothers me so badly? And why we should all be in uproar about it? Because it goes against the very concept of reviewing. Now, some people may try to say that, oh, but Will, it's just a dislike thing. Why do people have to see it? Well, it would be like removing 1 stars from movies or bad video game reviews. All it does is hide people who didn't like something, and that's not good. People should be able to say, I didn't like this on this product like this, especially a YouTube video where there isn't really like an Amazon review thing to post your dislikes. There really is only that video, unless you feel like making a call-out post, / video, I mean. Otherwise, you're kind of just left with nothing to say. Especially because a lot of videos will have their comment section disliked now, but that's not really what I'm talking about today. And it's just bad from a fundamental point of view. Now their excuse for this, they want to curb online bullying. Which, just to clarify here, I do not support bullying. I do not think it's good to bully someone, nor do I endorse it, okay? Have we established this now? Okay, now back to my point. Now, we all know the real reason. It's because, stuff that YouTube supports got dislikes, so they want to hide the dislikes so they don't see all the people so people don't realize how many people don't like their politics. And I don't care what side of the political fence you're on, or any side, or the geodecahedron, I don't even care. This is wrong. That kind of thing is wrong. Lying about something like that is wrong. And it's just scandalous. It's like, oh no, people don't like what we like, so you must hide the dissenters. That's not good. It's not good behavior. And it shouldn't be allowed on any side for any political reason. It doesn't matter. It's just bad practice. But their excuse reason, and the one that people are always going to defend behind, is that they want to stop online bullying argument. But this is a false pretense. And I'm going to explain to you why. First thing, well, it's not really a false pretense. People do get bullied in YouTube videos, although I hesitate to say that the dislike button is the greatest source of this. Comments, I'd say, be much more likely, but people can already dislike it's a disabled comment section, so it doesn't really matter. However, the reason that I don't think it's a good idea is, like I was mentioning earlier, but there's also another reason. Their excuse is, but people will be too scared to post stuff online. And listen, I understand. Posting stuff on the internet or showing your creative work in general is scary. And it just is. You don't know if people will like it. You don't know what will happen. You just don't know, really. But the problem is, that's the fundamental, existence of being a creative person. Sometimes people just don't like your ideas. Don't like what you do, and it's sad, but that's just how the world works. Not showing the count of dislikes on your video isn't going to change that. If anything, it will just lead to a false pretense, and it will just make people angry. Like if you can't, a lot of people can't, well, it's not like they can't dislike, but my point still stands. It's not gonna get rid of people who don't like your product, and I'm not trying to be mean here, but I'm just being honest. In order to show your stuff online, or to be a creator, you have to be tough enough to deal with negative criticism. Regardless if it's legitimate criticism or just people being angry for some petty reason. And it's not necessarily fair, but it's just how it works. If you want to get anywhere in the creative world, which is a big world filled with many diverse people, is that you're going to have to be able to take some flack once in a while. And if you can't take seeing the dislike counts on a video, which you can already see by looking at YouTube analytics, by the way, so it doesn't even help on that front. Well, only the creator can, the rest of us can't. And it's just it's not helpful. It's not as helpful as people want to say it is. It's not going to help people, and it might actually hurt some people. As imagine if you don't look at YouTube analytics, because not all of us YouTubers tend to do that often, like I do, and you think to yourself, oh, people love my videos, look at all these likes I got compared to views, but they don't see a lot of the dislikes, or they don't do this kind of thing. Now, granted, a lot of more professional type YouTubers are probably going to look at the YouTube analytics anyway, like I do, but it's not something you want to do. And people should have the right to know how other people dislike something. It shouldn't be a secret for the consumer thing. I go back to my movie star example. Would it be fair that you could never see your negative comments or negative or anything below 1 or 2 star on a on a movie review, that all 1 or 2 star comments or whatever were blocked? You couldn't see them. Would that be okay? No, it wouldn't be. Everyone would get mad about it. Or if you couldn't play a video game, or you couldn't see the people, or you couldn't watch a YouTube negative review of a video game, that would be wrong. And that's kind of what we're seeing here. And I don't appreciate that. I don't think it's right. And I think we should all stand against this nonsense. I haven't seen much uproar about it myself personally. I think a lot of people like myself haven't noticed it yet. I know that sounds weird to not notice it, but it's kind of easy to not notice because a lot of people tend to watch what they like, so you don't really look at the dislike count much. Then I try not to follow as many political channels as I used to, just because I don't want to deal with the stress of it. But listen, this is a bit of a call to action to all of us in the YouTube sphere. We are a very tight-knit community in many ways. We have long had to put up with YouTube's nonsense in order to get our work out here. And we must come together and criticize this. Make your call-out videos, tweet it, link them on Twitter about how much you hate it. I don't care. Just, please don't bully. Don't give them actual fuel to the fire. But you need to show your dislike of this. Get it? You need to show that this is not okay. Especially because you can't turn it back on, to my knowledge. Even my videos have the dislike counter automatically hidden. I don't approve of that. People should be able to see my dislikes as far as I'm concerned. Because that's just how it is. If I make something that people get disliked, I get disliked for it, people should have the right to know that. And I will be the first one to throw myself on that pie if I have to. But so we must stand together on this. I'm gonna put a link down here called I'm gonna try to put a link down here or something for dislike, bring back the dislike button or whatever, or something like that. You'll see it somewhere down the video. And I want as many as you are willing to make a video on this, comment on this, show them that this is not okay. We will stand against this kind of nonsense. Is this a bit of a call to action? Maybe. Is this a bit of presumptuous from a small YouTuber? Yeah. But I do not approve this kind of nonsense. And as long as, they can take down my channel, and they might, for all I know, or send me into the shadow ban realm, but it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter to me, actually. I would really like if that doesn't happen. But we need to stand against this. So come together, brothers and sisters whatever you want to identify yourself as the YouTube sphere. We must come together on this matter and tell YouTube that we are not okay with this. All for one and one for all that jazz. Yeah. Hey, why don't you hit that sub button? You're going to become a subscribble. Get to see my content quicker. Wouldn't that be nice? I bet so.